but they're saying it's over an overdose.
That's some fake ass pills, bro. 9 times out of 10, it's probably them fake ass pills.
Correct.
Okay. And you don't remember what time you arrived?
No. I have no idea what has transpired before or after. I was just in the room.
Yeah. It's been over a year since Rich Homie Quan passed, and the streets still aren't quiet. Fans, and plenty of folks in Atlanta, keep saying the overdose story doesn't add up.
Like, I don't knock nobody who do what they do, but it's too f***ing dangerous to get anything off the streets.
The newest whispers claim his death wasn't just a tragic OD, but an inside job. Someone close, maybe even family, allegedly lined him up. Before we go any further, let's rewind. On September 5th, 2024, Rich Homie Quan was reportedly found unresponsive by his girlfriend, Amber Williams. According to her account, he was foaming at the mouth. She dialed 911 immediately. On paper, the case moved fast. Officials called it an accidental overdose tied to a lethal mix: fentanyl, codeine, promethazine, THC.
Like, you gambling with your life when you swallow that pill that you got from your homeboy. Even if he said he got it from the doctor, like, don't believe it.
The narrative fit a familiar pattern. Another rapper lost to drugs. Quick, clean, case closed. But the streets didn't accept the surface story, and the questions started immediately. Wasn't Quan getting clean? Was he really mixing that heavy? People who followed him closely didn't think so, and that's when the theories multiplied. For a moment, Young Thug's name got pulled into the rumor mill. Because their history ran deep, brother-level chemistry, then a hard left turn. Some tried to force a motive, but dig a layer deeper, and that angle collapses.
If you didn't go to a doctor and get that as your medication, don't take it. Even if somebody's selling it to you, got the pill bottle. There could be an old pill bottle they had.
Thug himself had publicly hinted the industry played puppet master, pulling strings to keep them apart. Fans who knew their origin story never bought the beef narrative anyway. Comments started rolling in. Thug loved Quan. They were Shaq and Kobe.
And they putting new fake pills in it. Like, it's a dangerous game if you out here taking drugs. You gotta really, like, pay attention.
I can say this, and this is not an excuse. My son never indulged in drugs around me.
That view gained traction, and the Thug did it theory faded. If not Thug, then who? That's when the conversation turned inward. If a setup happened, people said it would have to be someone with access. Inside the house, inside the circle. Quan's father, still visibly grieving, has said the overdose ruling doesn't sit right with him. He shared how he grew up without a father, how he made sure to be present for Quan from day one, and how close they remained. In his view, smoking and drinking weren't out of character, but pills, not his son. Hearing foul play from a parent that close added weight to the doubts already swirling online.
You got to realize I'm his dad, bro. And I was a disciplinarian. I was strict, structured. So certain things I didn't see.
Another detail that gnawed at people, the timing of the tox. Folks argued it felt unusually fast for a full toxicology, blood work, lab verification, final sign-off. Whether or not the timeline was abnormal, the perception fed suspicion. Layer that with the father's insistence that Quan wasn't a pill guy, and the foul play theory found more oxygen. Now, the morning of per reports, Amber discovered Quan and called 911.
I never saw Quan pop a pill in front of me. I saw him smoke weed. I saw him drink liquor. But certain things I never saw him do. But in my mind, I knew when he was higher than normal.
Street sleuths dissected the call, saying her tone sounded calm. Too calm, some argued, and pointing to a moment when she asked to add Quan's dad to the line. Odd, maybe. Definitive? No. But in a case built on vibes and fragments, even small beats get amplified. Add the detail that she'd just taken the kids to school, meaning crucial minutes passed, and the timeline became another magnet for speculation. Did she know more than she let on? No proof, just questions.
And I would address it with him. I used to tell him, like, hey man, whatever you going through in life, your answer ain't on a pill bottle or liquor bottle, man. I used to tell him.
Quan's brother, Andre, also ended up under the microscope. Interviews and clips show Andre saying he found Quan on the kitchen floor with food in his mouth. Instead of waiting for paramedics there, he moved Quan to the couch. To some, that was simply panic. To others, it read suspicious.
I'm just friends with one of the people that stay in the house.
Name?
Quick.
Quick. So you Quick's friend.
After Quan's death, Andre posted in Quan's clothes with laughing emojis. Rumors claimed he tried to sell obituaries and reached out to Future for a collab within days. Was he grieving badly, cloud chasing, or signaling something else? The internet turned those posts into puzzle pieces, fair or not. And then there was another name in the house that morning: Kia Brown. Accounts of her behavior vary. Some say she wanted to leave quickly. Others say her answers to basic questions were evasive. Combine that with side pieces and friends jumping online to narrate Quan's supposed habits, and the web got thicker. The headline for many viewers became simple: 4 people in the home, multiple moving stories, too many gray zones. Into that haze, Hurricane Chris introduced a darker possibility: poisoning. Not a bad batch, not a reckless mix, something intentional. Again, allegation, not evidence. But once the idea was out, people started asking, motive. That's where another theory surfaced: that Quan was expected to testify in a YSL-related matter. If that's true, then silencing him would protect interests. If it's not, it's still an easy narrative to sell, especially given the broader Atlanta courtroom backdrop of the past few years. To date, no verified paperwork has confirmed any of that. Still, the theory persists because it offers a why in a story with too many hows. There's also the shadow of past violence: the barbershop attack where Quan's father was shot at in Atlanta. An incident some armchair analysts stitched into a larger tapestry about industry jealousy and retaliation. Early on, people tried to tie that to Thug. As more insiders spoke on the bond between the two artists, that line thinned. One courtroom observer said Thug went ice cold when Quan's death was mentioned. Brother-level pain. That visual stuck with people and softened the rival did it angle, which brings us to Birdman. Quan himself credited Birdman with helping connect him and Thug in the first place. From there, an entire subsection of the internet built a theory that a powerful figure might have worked to keep the duo from consolidating into an unstoppable force, musically, financially, culturally. Did Birdman pull strings? There's no hard proof, only the well-worn image of a savvy executive managing power dynamics. Some commenters insist, anytime I hear Birdman and business, there's smoke. Others call it lazy scapegoating. Either way, that speculation, plus the inside job narrative, created a story frame where betrayal from within feels plausible to those already suspicious of officialdom. So we're back to the people with access. If the overdose story doesn't line up for you, you're likely asking, who could place substances? Who knew his routine? Who was physically there? Who benefited? The girlfriend who found him, the brother who moved him, the additional adult in the home. Every name has been thrown into the mixer by internet detectives. Meanwhile, Quan's father's disbelief keeps the doubt alive. A parent's gut carries power, even when the labs say otherwise. Where does that leave the truth? In limbo. The OD ruling stands on paper. The streets say something else happened. Some want the case formally reopened. Others claim it already is, though no official statement has confirmed that. If there's a missing link, doorbell footage, location pings, pharmacy logs, a phone extraction, it hasn't surfaced publicly. Until it does, all we have are conflicting accounts, crushed timelines, and a grieving family. Here's what's clear: Quan mattered. To his father, to his city, to his fans. He wasn't just another name in a headline. That's why the clean and close version never satisfied people who watched him try to steady himself. When love collides with distrust of institutions, rumors become rally points. Maybe that's unfair to some of the names being dragged. Maybe it's the only way the public knows to keep pressure on for answers. So I'll put it to you, clean. If the overdose story still doesn't sit right, who do you think had the proximity, the motive, or the window? Was this truly a bad mix in a bad moment? Or did someone inside the circle make a move that took a life and hid behind the easiest narrative we've all learned to accept? Drop your thoughts below. If you want updates the minute anything verified hits the record, subscribe and turn on alerts. And if you're ready to follow another case with just as many questions as answers, click through to the next video. This one is just as crazy.